In this video, I'll be showing you how to use the Google Ads Keyword Planner in order to find new high volume keywords to target with your Google Ads campaign. So in order to get started, you're going to need to go to Tools in your Google Ads account, then you're going to need to go to Keyword Planner. Obviously, when you're first setting up a Google Ads account, you're going to be in a separate section, so I recommend duplicating the page and then using that second page to come over to Tools, Keyword Planner, and then start from here. So we're going to click on Discover New Keywords. In this example, we are going to be doing this for a skydiving company. So the first keyword that I recommend you try is typically the most obvious one, and Google will typically give you some more ones to work with. And from there, you can basically just keep going down the list. You find some more keywords that you like to try, you throw them back in here, and Google will spit out some more keywords for you to try. Another thing to mention is that you want to be in the cities or states that you're wanting to target. If you're targeting the whole US, obviously just stick with the US targeting. But if you're targeting a very small area, such as a couple suburbs in, say, outside Nashville, you're obviously, that's not going to be enough search volume to get data on what search terms are going to be good in your area. So let's say, for example, we were just wanting to target Franklin. It's a relatively small city outside of Nashville, which only has around 300,000 people. So this is obviously not enough search volume in order for us to get the data we want. So the smallest area where we're going to want to use is the nearest major city, DMA region. And so we're just going to include that. And as you can see here, we got several million. And this is just the relative area. Obviously, Franklin's going to be a lot smaller, but this will just give us an idea of how these search terms are going to perform in the area that we're going after. So the Nashville area, relatively speaking. So, but for this example, we are just going to do this for a business, a skydiving business in Chattanooga, and they target 3 different states, which we already have set up. So Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia. The first word we're going to try is skydiving. I'm going to click Get Results. And from here, we can see all of the suggestions that it has for us. We're going to want to filter these by average monthly searches. And then I typically recommend having around 30 rows for us to try. You can go more if the search volume still is high as you keep going down. One thing to keep in mind, if the graphs all look the same, it's all these keywords basically show for the same search terms. So if you include tandem jump skydiving in your ad group, there's no need to include tandem parachute and tandem dive because they all represent the same search terms. So that way you're not on accident doubling up on search terms that are going to show for the same things, and therefore diluting your data and making it more difficult to optimize your Google Ads campaigns in the future. So from here, we can find some search terms that we want to try. So something that we can see here is, okay, so skydiving is one of them. It looks very similar to skydive, obviously. And the performance looks relatively similar to these, but it's a little bit different. So we're actually going to copy these. We're going to go back up here, paste it in, click Get Results. And from here, we can scroll down and find some other ones to use. So what we can see here is tandem skydiving near me. So maybe we try this one. We go back up here, click X, click Get Results. And so what we can see is that we're really coming back to the same type of keywords over and over again. So we've probably maxed out the type of keywords that we can find using this method. So the next thing that we can do is actually do it by website. So we can come up here, click Start with Website, and we can do it based on the page or the entire site. So if you have a page dedicated to a specific service that you offer, obviously just type in that page, and that way you can get keywords specifically for the ad group that you're targeting because you do ad groups by service or product. But in this example, we're just going to be using the entire website. So we're going to go ahead and copy that, do that, click Paste, click Get Results. And you can obviously start with this. You don't have to start with just keywords, but this is going to give us some more examples of what we can use. We can see that indoor parachuting is another thing that people like to try. We can see that some of these location-based keywords are pretty solid for us to use. So we might want to try creating an ad group around the Atlanta, Georgia area. We can see that halo parachuting is something that is becoming popular, especially recently. We can see that that's something that's becoming popular that we might want to consider targeting. Typically, there's no reason to go find what search terms are going to be useful with the location side of things. So we already looked up skydiving. So looking up skydiving Nashville is just going to give us more location keywords. Not super helpful for us. Skydiving prices, that might be something worth looking at. But typically, if you've still got the same root keyword there, you're not going to get a ton of different examples. And as we can see here, not really getting anything else. Maybe skydiving, how much does it cost? That's not a bad thing to try throwing in there. Skydiving, how much? These are all people looking for pricing on the services that we sell, so not bad to throw in there. Keep scrolling down. Not seeing anything else that jumps out to me. But yeah, this is a quick overview of how to use the keyword planner inside Google Ads to find keyword ideas, especially high volume keyword ideas using the average monthly search filter feature. So hope this video helps. See you in the next one.